In this video, we're going to be talking about the mistakes that we make as parents, mistakes that I have made, mistakes that I have seen people make, mistakes that I have parents that I think that even my parents could have made mistakes that could jeopardize your child's confidence, mistakes that can make your child feel less of a child as opposed to other kids, mistakes that can make your kids decide in the future to keep you in a nursing home just because they think you weren't a good parent, you know, stuff like that. In this video, we're going to be talking about all of that and even more. If you like videos like this, please stay tuned and keep on watching. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dede, the mom, the boss. How are y'all doing? I hope you are doing amazing, because I'm doing great. So today's video is a very special one. This is a collaboration between myself and some beautiful Cameroonian YouTubers. They are Cameroonian moms that have come together and have decided to create amazing content for you guys. I'm gonna put their links down below in the description box, because guys, you are going to be amazed. And if you're coming from any of the other girls' channel, hi and welcome. I hope you like it here, because I love you already. You're gonna like me. We're gonna like each other. This channel is not that serious. We don't take things too seriously here. We have fun, we play, we do videos that make us happy, okay? So don't take life too seriously. Life is too short, and I hope you're here to stay. Make sure you click the notification bell, subscribe to this channel. When you click that, no, subscribe and then you click the notification bell. That's how the thing goes, right? Subscribe, you click the notification bell, and then you just stay there. Leave us your comments, tell us the things you like to see here, so we can produce those things like that, you know, things like that. So guys, stay tuned, stay tuned and keep on watching. Today is day 2 of our challenge. Yesterday was day 1. Please do well to check this video out. Link is down below in the description box. The first mistake is about scolding your kids unnecessarily at every little mistake. When you scold your kids at everything that they do, they don't even know when they're actually doing something that is not bad or something that is good and something that can be corrected. You don't just shout at kids unnecessarily. Look, there are times when I get really stressed out and I keep yelling at my kids. No child is going to be intentionally taking your glass and just hitting them on the floor to break. The child could be drinking water and the glass breaks. It could be a plate, it could be your jewelry, it could be your earring, it could be anything. Don't scold at the kids when they make normal mistakes that kids make. I have decor a lot in my house. I can never ever scold at my child because they broke a decor. You know why? Because it's just decor. And I know very well that the way I've trained my kids, I don't train them such that they just go and take my things and break. It was an accident, and I make them understand next time, don't go to that area of the house. Make sure next time, if you were trying to pick up something before it broke, ask mommy, she's going to help you do it. Make sure that you are not scolding at your kids unnecessarily at every little mistake. Those things kill their self-confidence, and it also kills their trust in you. They wouldn't want to talk to you about even things that they have done wrong because they are scared that you're going to scold at them. So be careful with scolding your kids at every little mistake. Number 2, you have to learn to say sorry when you do something to the kids. Saying sorry to your kids, we as Africans, we know for a fact that it's the most challenging thing. How many of your parents, if you are African and you're watching me, how many of your parents said sorry when they hurt you? It's hard, very hard for parents, especially African parents, to tell their kids that I'm sorry I hurt you, or they did something and they know that they did it and they say sorry. It's very, very hard, because we think that we are almighty, but we forget that those kids are also human beings like us, and they also deserve apologies. And also, when you say sorry to the child, you train the child how to say sorry to other people and say sorry to you and your siblings. So always learn to say sorry when you hurt a child. You are not a superhuman. You make mistakes as well. So when you make a mistake, acknowledge it. Tell your child, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you did this for this reason and that's why I scolded at you, or I thought whatever, you know, maybe you hurt the child and you hurt their feelings and they tell you you hurt their feelings. Please take it upon yourself. Remember to say sorry, because you are training them to be better and to also understand that hurting someone is not good, and when you do, you have to say sorry. Not spending time with your kids. Look, kids are very, very sensitive. You have to create time for them. I know we are all busy as YouTubers, busy as content creators, busy as nurses that I am, busy as entrepreneurs, busy as whatever thing we do in life, lawyers, teachers, bankers. You're busy, right? But you need to create time at least once a day to play with your kids. Do something that they love. If you know your child loves to do something, try to create time to do that thing with them. Create time to do that thing that they love to do, because if you create time for them, you're going to make them understand that they are not by themselves. They have your attention. They're not going to look for attention elsewhere. So you want to create time for your kids. Always make them feel confident. Make them feel that they have your attention. Don't make them feel like they have to struggle to get your attention, and you can do it. Every parent should create time for their child. That is a staple, especially playing the games and spending time with doing the things that they love to do. For example, my daughter, she loves ballet. If we stay together playing at home and we're doing ballet,
I know how to ballet.
Yes, I know you love ballet.
And me too.
Yes, baby. We spend time doing ballet. She loves it. Yes, Mama, I mean you. Come on, stop, Jay.
Mommy talking about my ballet.
Next point I want us to talk about is not letting them make their own decisions. Okay, you want to buy a toy, you decide what toy to buy for your child. Always ask them what they prefer, and if they prefer, let's say for instance me, I would not lie, I would not buy my child a toy that is a gun.
Mommy,
I don't do that. So if my child wants a gun, I will give him an example or a good reason why he can't have a gun. You don't just say no to everything without giving them a reason. If you decide to buy a toy without asking their opinions, you know for a fact that they are not going to like it, or even if they like it, they did not have a choice, and tomorrow they wouldn't be able to make choices. Even when they grow up tomorrow and they have to make career choices, you will probably have to make it for them, and they will probably not be happy in the long run. You have to let the kids make their own choice from as young as they're able to. If you can ask a child and the child says yes or no, they're able to make a choice. So let them make their choices. Give them the opportunity to make choices, and if they're making wrong choices, guide them through the path. Give them good reasons why they should change their choice. Give them good reasons why they should change their choice. Don't just impose the choice, your choice, on them. The next problem is giving them everything that they ask for. Look, when you make your child understand that every single thing they ask for, they're going to have it. They're always going to ask for things. They're always going to not understand that they cannot have everything. Nobody can have everything in this world. I don't care even if you're the richest person in the world, you don't have everything you want. And so we have to train them as young as they are, like toddlers that I have right now, to understand that you cannot have everything that you want to have. You can have what you need, and you have to give them good enough reasons. You have to train them, explain to them that no, you cannot have everything. Life is not like that. Tomorrow, even if they go to school or they go to meet friends and somebody says no, they're going to be taking other people's toys because they believe that they can have everything they want when they want it. Do not give your child everything they want, because they will not understand the difference between yes and no. Not hugging your kids enough. Look, hugs are very, very important. When you hug your kids, you make them feel safe, confident, and loved. When you hugging is one of those things, like hugging them and telling them you love them, that we are guilty of as Africans. As African parents, how many of us say I love you to our kids? Like, let's be sincere. Or the older ones, maybe nowadays we do. Like me, the number of times I say I love you to my kids, I cannot count it. I have to tell them I love them. I have to hug them every single time they are sad. Hug them. The hugs always calm them. Try it out and come back and tell me what you think. Hugging them, just tell them to come and give you a hug. They'll be like, oh my God, they'll be so calm. They'll feel like that warmth of mom. They'll feel like, even amongst my kids, like them being siblings, I have them hug each other, just because when they are hurt and they are mad at each other, I have them hug each other. Hugging brings so much calmness and warmth to kids or to people, or to, even as human beings. Just hug them, tell them how beautiful they are, how they are loved, how much you love them. Because when you don't do this, these kids go, sometimes they go to school, especially for us Africans being here, where there is all discrimination with black people and all that. Look, you don't want your kids to always feel like people just hate them, people don't love them, there's no love at home, they come to school, people don't love them. You have to make your kids feel confidence, give them that confidence, make them understand they are beautiful, they are loved, you love them. If they go out there and someone doesn't love them, tell them you love them, they are beautiful just the way they are. So compliment your kids, hug your kids, make them feel loved. I know these are kind of 2 points that I've put in one, but make them feel so much love that they are not going to feel anywhere else, and when they see that love outside, it's not going to be so strange. Next point is comparing your kids. Every kid is different. Every child is different. Do not compare your child with another person's child, or even compare your two kids. No two kids are the same. This child likes pink, this child likes blue, this child likes green, this child likes purple. Do not make your kids feel that they are supposed to be the same. Every child has their flaws, every child has their shortcomings. Don't make your kids feel like you want them to be like the other child. Some kids are smarter than other kids. Yes, you need to encourage them and push them to be better people, but do not compare them, because they're always going to feel left out. They're always going to feel like they are never good enough. Don't compare them to other kids outside, or even to their sibling. It brings about jealousy, and that's why you see some kids are jealous of other kids. Some kids, you hear about a child who's just jealous of their friend. It's just because they have not even given them that self-confidence from the house. It's because it's, you know, you stop comparing them. Make them understand that they are the best in their own way. Don't make them feel any less than other kids. Don't make the child use the child's shortcoming to make the child feel any less than another child. You know, we as busy parents, right, we have the tendency of inconsistency. Especially me, I would take responsibility for that. Like, normally I don't want my kids to eat unhealthy. Like, I try my best to reduce them from eating unhealthy. But sometimes when you're very tired, even it's bedtime, sometimes you're very tired and you want to achieve something else, and then you slack. When today, if you want them to be eating healthy snacks, like let's say you want them to eat maybe just fruits, oranges, apples and all that, and you say no from maybe Monday to Friday about maybe pizza or something, and because you're tired you decide to give them pizza on Monday to Friday, from next Monday they'll start asking you for pizza every day. That is just normal. And if you decide that their bedtime is 9 p.m. and because you're lazy and tired you decide to take them to bed at what, 9 or maybe 11 p.m. From tomorrow they'll start asking for 11 p.m. every single time. That is the truth. We have to be consistent with our kids. We have to show them a routine that they understand that this is an important routine. My last point, but not the least, is teaching your kids about God. Look, this is the most important point of all these points. This is the point that crowns everything up. Teaching them about God brings about respect, brings about them valuing you as a parent. God teaches respect, God teaches responsibility, God teaches everything good. A child who fears God is going to fear to hurt you, is going to fear to hurt another child, is going to have self-confidence, because God encourages self-confidence. Teaching them about God, teaching them about the Bible, teaching them about those beautiful stories of the Bible that encourages them with self-confidence, make them understand that God loves us, God loves them, being no matter their flaws and shortcomings is the biggest of all these points. And that's why I use that point to crown up all of the other points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you have points that I have not mentioned, please leave them down below. Make sure you join the other ladies on their channels, watch each and every one of their parenting ideas, because I am so curious to see what they have to say. I don't know if anybody is doing this exact video, but these are my important points to take note of when parenting your kids, and the mistakes that we make as parents that we need to correct and emphasize on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.